Salutations, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I have something special to review for you today. I saw this on Twitter from Looking, Feeling, Smelling Greats. Posted a link to this and I was immediately like, buy, just because I'm so just tickled by it. And it's a new fragrance from Demeter and it's Kitten Fur. That's right. This is Kitten Fur Fragrance. And as you know, I love cats, obviously. Beauty Meow. I got 5 of them. We got 5 more. We have so many cats. So I figured I would review this because I don't think there's many actual fragrance reviews of it. There's people talking about it and there's people speculating what it smells like, so I figured I would actually review this for you. I've worn it like twice. I will let you know how it wears, longevity, things like that. So please watch if you want to see it, if you want to know what Kitten Fur smells like. First, let's get this out of the way. This does not actually smell like cats. So if that's the only thing you wanted to know, you can leave this video now. This does not smell like kitties. Not at all. But I can't for the life of me figure out what notes these are. I've looked online everywhere to give you guys, because I like to give you guys notes. But this in no way, in any way, smells like cats. This is, I believe, when I was reading the description, supposed to invoke the comfort of putting your face in a kitten belly and just petting it and listen to it purr. And there's something about this that I get, but just if you guys wanted to know right off the bat, absolutely does not smell like cats. At least no cats that I've owned, ever in my life. But there is like a soft fuzziness to this, and a sweetness. So you got that. Let me read you the little blurb on Demeter's site. Cats, love them or hate them, there is no in between. But everyone loves kittens. Now, after 15 years of effort, Demeter has captured the olfactory essence of the warmth and comfort of that perfect spot just behind the kitten's neck. A fragrance that truly purrs, and so will anyone who experiences it. So this is supposed to kind of like capture the essence and the magic of a kitten. And honestly, I kind of get that. But if you guys were looking, because I know Demeter can be quite literal sometimes with their fragrances, this is not one of their literal interpretations. This is definitely something a little bit more whimsical, where they took an idea and tried to recreate it in a fragrance form. And I love Demeter for doing that sometimes. So there are some fragrances from them that are take it or leave it or throw it away. But generally overall, they aren't, to me, in the fragrance community, taken too seriously. And I don't think that they take themselves too seriously. But they are, when they create magic, it's absolute magic. So I was interested in this fragrance first and foremost because Kitten Fur, and also because I wanted to see how Demeter was going to come at this idea of a fragrance. Was it going to be straight cat, or was it going to be more of an imaginative, whimsical approach to what you might think a kitten would smell like, or how the feeling would smell like if you were to put it in a bottle, which is what they ended up doing. Again, I've been trying to find actual notes on this online and I am coming up blank. So if you guys know the notes, please let me know in the comment section or send me a message and I will update the section and also thank you. But this smells to me, if I were to say that what this smells like the most of any fragrance, this actually smells, this has this warmth and kind of spiciness of Le Male, or Le Male or Le Male, I can never pronounce it right, from Jean Paul Gaultier. No lie. Smell that, and if you smell this, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I get that like immediately. I like put up the notes for Le Male. It could be, it's not the Artemisian. Like the cardamom, the orange blossom, the sandalwood, the tonka, cumin, I don't know. But it's kind of like, now that I'm smelling it and thinking about it, I cannot get that smell out of my head. So that's That's the best way I can describe, if you guys are wondering how this smells, is if have you ever experienced that fragrance? They smell like they're cousins. They smell like they're cousins, which I really love that fragrance. You either love that fragrance or you hate that fragrance. I particularly enjoy that fragrance. I love it on me. I love it on men. It's just, I love that fragrance. But this, there's something about this fragrance that just strikes that note. So that aside, I wanted to talk to you guys about how this performs and also kind of compare it to other Demeter fragrances when it comes down to performance and sillage. For me, on my skin, in my environment, generally Demeter fragrances, all of them I've tried, tend to perform the same. The same with longevity and the same with sillage. Longevity is 3 to 4 hours. If I overspray, I will definitely get 4 hours, maybe 5, but I don't ever get more than that. And a lot of you guys are like, well, how does it smell? Does it smell strong all day? I can detect a fragrance on my skin when I'm wearing it, when it comes to longevity. Do I reapply sometimes? Yes, if I want to be a little bit more strong in my scent. But when it comes down to me being able to detect it and somebody close to me being able to detect it, that's when I'm talking about longevity, specifically this one about 3 to 4 hours. This one isn't the same. This one tends to be more towards 3 hours, but I can, if I put a little bit more on, get it to 4. So this performs the same as the other Demeter fragrances. Now when it comes to sillage, generally, it's like a medium sillage or light sillage. It's about arm's length. This one actually, I was surprised. I thought this would have the same sillage. This actually sits a little bit closer to the skin, which I'm surprised. I thought this was going to have a little bit more projection. But this is not so much like arm's length, but kind of like if you're standing next to me, like if we were in a line to get a sandwich or a coffee, or if we were sitting next to each other in a car, you'd be able to smell it. But if you were like 2 or 3 feet away, you probably would maybe get the littlest whiffs of it, but you wouldn't be able to completely detect it. So this does have a light to medium sillage, which sometimes is really nice. So if you guys are looking for something with little to no projection, this might be a nice fragrance for you. I know some people specifically when they're going to work, or if they're looking for a signature scent because they're going to be all over the place, they look to little to no projection. It's more of a personal, intimate fragrance for them. So this is, to me, like not so intimate, but it is not as it's not arm's length. So it's, again, like kind of like standing in line at a coffee shop, or if you're sitting next to somebody in a car or a bus. I would also say, because this is generally a very sweet, light fragrance, I would say this is work appropriate. Yes, I'm gonna say it. You can wear this to work or class. You can wear kitten fur. Or if you're like me and you live with cats, no matter where you go, you have cat fur on you. Yes. Everywhere I go, even with a lint roller. I pulled an inch-long cat hair out of my eyeball one time. Ugh, that was not fun. But you know, if you have cats, you take kitten fur everywhere. Now you can truly take it everywhere. You can wear this. I think this would be very appropriate for work. I think this would be appropriate for class. I think this would be a nice date night fragrance, especially if you're gonna go date a cat lover. I think this is a cute, cheeky fragrance that is not offensive. That being said, was I let down? So yeah, so it's a very light, sweet, semi-floral, kind of buttery, spiced fragrance, the vanilla tonka. Again, it reminds me very much of a more feminine version of Le Male or Le Male, however you pronounce it, from Jean Paul Gaultier. And if you smell that and then smell this next to each other, they are like cousins. There's something about them that is just identical or related. So if you guys are wanting to buy this blind, I think you could. A, because it's really inexpensive, and B, because it's not cat fur, it's invoking the idea of cat fur. Now that being said, am I let down? Because when I purchased this with the full intent of it smelling like kitties. I was gonna say cat butts, but I don't know what that smells like, but like kitties. Kitties have a very specific smell to them. I'm not talking about their litter box. I'm not talking about wet cats. I'm just talking about cats. They have a cat smell, just like puppies have a puppy smell. And I was wondering if they were going to go literal with it. And they didn't. They went very whimsical and storybook-esque with it. And I'm a little let down because I really wanted the like weird cat fur fragrance. Not so I could wear it, just so I could have it, just so I could be like, this fragrance smells like cat fur. So in that regards, I'm a little let down, but the fragrance itself is a really nice, simple fragrance. You could pull the Kitten Fur label off of that and put some cheeky, cute little name like Whimsical Garden or Day at the Office, or just something like whimsical and fun, and people would like it and wear it because it's just a very gentle, sweet, warm fragrance. And I think that is what they were trying to capture with cats: gentle, sweet, and warm with kittens. Although if you've ever had kittens, they have razor blades for teeth and hands, and they don't stop attacking you. Very gentle, warm, sweet, very sweet fragrance, very safe. I think this is universal fragrance when it comes down to who can wear it. Again, I think it's really nice. I think it's worth checking out, but if you guys are into the cat fur fragrance, then this is definitely not a cat fur fragrance, but I think it does a beautiful job of invoking the warmth and fuzziness of a brand new kitten. And I think it's really nice. So I think this is a sweet little fragrance, and I have been enjoying wearing it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you weren't let down. Again, I don't know if some people wanted straight cat fur, and so I was doing this review, I was like, are they not gonna like the fact that this doesn't smell like cats? But I do think it's a very sweet little fragrance, so I will link it below if you want to check out Demeter and check out their other. If you're unfamiliar with Demeter, they have a huge fragrance library of a variety of different fragrances. A lot of them are hit or miss. You either love them or hate them, but they're really inexpensive, so you can definitely buy a few samples to try out for fun. I think they're great. So yeah, I will link that below. Again, that's not an affiliate link, so don't worry. But yeah, that's Kitten Fur. If you guys like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Lets me know to continue doing videos like this, specifically my fragrance videos. If you guys would like more whimsical, fun reviews like this, so I don't take myself too seriously, let me know in the comments. Because sometimes I think I take myself too seriously, and then sometimes I don't take myself seriously enough. So if you'd like more like this, let me know. So always, I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch, so don't forget to subscribe. And thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!